occorre guardare la natura, perché la forma della natura è sempre perfetta, nel senso che non può essere che così.
In order to be comfortable talking about myself in this video, I decided to take a trip. Right now, I'm on a train that is taking me from Padova to Buona. I'm going to Monte alone. Directly on foot from the train station to the 2,133 meters of the mountain. Many people were quite amazed when I said I was going to do this, and some were even worried about me. Being alone, I can blame them, but it's thanks to this way and to the way I live these moments that I'm able to be myself. In the last 3 years studying in Padova at Scuola Italiana Design, I have understood even more how much my passions influence what I do when I work, and how fundamental they are to the evolution of it, of my taste and thinking. Playing the guitar, hunting, drawing, photography, going to see museums, cinema, living through a book. I'm a person who likes to live by my passions and cultivate them all with the same love. When I have to work on a project, I can always find inspiration because of this way of living. By hunting with my grandpa, my dad and my uncle, I have learned how crucial is pay attention to the detail, having the care to smooth that corner and that surface until you get a fit that is as perfect as possible. How essential observing and listening are to finding and marveling at the little things that are hidden behind my respective appearances. I always had a soft spot for photography, but in the last few years I made it even more my passion. Looking through the drawers at home one day, I found one of those automatic compact film cameras from when my parents were sweethearts. From there was born this obsession to carry my camera with me in every situation and moment. Photography is gratifying and also a bit like hunting, where you chase that moment that you want to capture or that catches you off guard and you are mesmerized by it. The relationship I have with nature helps me in design choices. From it I find inspiration, ideas. It makes me understand the values of things. For my thesis, I created a project that expresses exactly that. The project is called Gaia Morpho. Gaia Morpho was born from research that questioned what the design of the future should look like. My idea of the design of the future is an escape from this marathon of technology, a return to something that is slowly dying, that is, knowing how to design by hand, a return to material, because the beauty of the primordial, genuine and poetically true approach has been lost. The most beautiful way to empathize with someone, because it is almost mechanical in us to screen into an object memories, passions, anecdotes of any kind, or a teaching. Making by hand also means being able to design in symbiosis with nature, as I wanted to do in my case by using things found in the woods of the hills and mountains. A coat hanger made from what the Gaia Earth gives us. The amorphous structure is nothing more than the union of a strong and sturdy branch grafted into a trunk. What acts as a clothes hanger, on the other hand, is the antler of a deer, fallow deer, roe deer, or reindeer. The antlers are bones that grow on the heads of the males of these magnificent animals, and which fall every year in the winter. These gifts are special because they are difficult to find, and a trained eye is needed. The name contains the word Gaia, the Greek goddess of earth and prosperity, also known as Gea. Amorpho, on the other side, stands for the shape each coat hanger will take. As well as being made, each one will be unique, especially the shapes. These shapes will never be repeated and are perfect as they are in their discontinuous and rogue structure. Design is like climbing a mountain. As you grow, both as a person and as a designer, you follow a route that presents various obstacles and moments when you need to proceed with caution. When you finally reach a destination and look around you, you realize that there are many more challenges ahead. This makes you realize that you are also slowly approaching those goals that initially appeared unreachable, but which you are approaching through your continuous process of evolution. To reach these new pinnacles, you will have to chart new paths, and that is the beauty of design. Every experience is unique. Every path is different, and you never face the same challenges without a clear purpose. I close this video with a poet called Paulo Coelho. I have read some poems by him, and one of them says, "Perhaps the journey is not so much about becoming something, but more in becoming everything that is not really you, so that you can be who you were always meant to be from the beginning."